Oh, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Humble Warrior back with you guys with another video. So breaking news, guys. Tua Tagovailoa will be released post June 1st, with the designation according to Adam Schefter of ESPN. John Eric Sullivan put out a message regarding his release, saying that he informed Tua and his representation that they'll be going a different direction, and he thanked Tua for his contributions to the team and what he has done in his tenure in Miami. Of course, social media now is buzzing all about his release, but I understand the impact of releasing him and what that now does for the Dolphins, because they're on the hook now for $56 million this year. And then they have a dead cap of $99 million that they now have to account for moving forward just for Tua. But let me say it like this, man. For what he did in Miami, he did produce. People can say, he was limited, non-mobile, not a strong arm, non-athletic, was not able to avoid much, and his injury history was definitely something that a lot of people look back and probably would tweak at and all this other kind of stuff. He made the Pro Bowl in 2023. He led league in passing, he led league in completion percentage, he led league in passing rating. He did those three things 3 different years. For 3 years in a row, each one he led in one of those categories 3 years in a row. To me, he is a solid starter who still has the potential to become a great player. I don't think he'll be elite, and that's fine. Everybody's not meant to be with the John Elways, the Jim Kellys, the Dan Marinos, and that's okay. But for what he was in Miami, he was far from a bust. People can get their feelings about what they think about him as a person or whatever the things he said on the post game. But I know in the field he produced. It may not have always been to what people expected him to do, but given the circumstance and given the way the team was built at the time, he did his thing with what he had. So now that the tenure is over, and now that John Eric Sullivan made it clear that they're moving on, the real question becomes who's gonna fill the slot now. Will it be Quinn Ewers? Will it be another guy they're gonna pick up in free agency at some point? Who's gonna be the next guy in the chute? Because what you just did, you shut the door on the pass. Fine, not even mad about that. I'm looking forward to seeing who's gonna be taking the reins. The problem you have is that now we get to either see how bad this offense is gonna look with a new OC, with a new head coach, with a new regime, but Waddle and Achane are still there. Patrick Paul is still there. Aaron Brewer is still there. A couple of the guys, I can rattle them off. They're still there. And you say that you want to move forward by letting go of Tua because of other elements, which I think most of it had to do with the media, pundits, the fan base that was buzzing because they wanted a new quarterback so bad, like it's a glaring toy. Because the draft is around the corner, they want to see if Miami gonna draft a quarterback. If they do, then hell, that rookie won't be playing unless in the first round with 11 pick they pick a quarterback. That's the only chance that rookie probably gonna have to start, because they gonna get Ty Simpson. I'm really gonna like fall out my damn chair, because I seen Ty Simpson in college. He was not that impressive. He had 1 or 2 okay games, but I'll be real about Ty. Unless you have a running game to complement him with what he does best, you're not going to win a lot of games with Ty Simpson. And he got injured his damn self after one big hit. So, not everybody's built like Josh Allen. But this is about Tua. Tua is a good player. I think that in order to maximize him, you have to put a few things around him. But it starts with the offensive line up front. I don't know why, when he came into the league, the Dolphins organization refused to build that line. Look at Alabama. Look at the time he had in Alabama. Now, granted, some games he didn't have that time. The Georgia game, maybe had a second and a half. The LSU game, same thing. But for the most part, they gave him time to sit back there and survey that defense to ease them up. I don't know how many quarterbacks can operate under such chaos. And now, you know, for me, I think that his best fit as a team is either Indy or Atlanta, because Indy's built to win right now. And I think, I'm not sure we play either one of those teams, but I think we do play Atlanta next season. If Tua goes to Atlanta and he wins the starting job and he lights up the Miami Dolphins, that's gonna be one of the storylines that people you're gonna have to digest that and regurgitate and digest it again, because you let go of a player due to what you thought his limitations were, and then he came out there and ate your damn defense alive. It's gonna look mighty bad for John Eric Sullivan if Tua takes off the next 2 or 3 years and the Dolphins don't. It's not gonna be a good look, because then what you're saying is we're willing to risk our future or bet our future on what we have currently, what we're building with, and it didn't come to fruition. I'm not saying that keeping Tua would have been the best thing, but it would have been a smart thing, because you know what you're getting with him. You already know this, but now the division and the foes are gonna feel like, oh, now they're going backwards because they let go of him. So now we know they're in rebuild mode. I guess you could say rebuild mode. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see what it looks like, because now they have to atone for what decisions they made. Getting rid of Tua, you know, I can't be mad at that. I mean, because hey, the dude was hurt. Out of his 6th season, he played 1 full season. It's facts. His rookie year, he didn't get hurt, but his sophomore campaign, he got hurt. Then after that, the concussion started. He started racking them up. Even though he came back during the season and played, he still didn't play the entire season. It wasn't until 2023 where he played all 17 games. 2024, he was close to playing it. And then last season, he was close to playing the entire season, but the coach decided to deactivate him the last 3 games of the season. So technically, he would have played 2 full seasons out of 6. That's not good at all. That's terrible. He couldn't stay healthy. I think if he stayed healthy, I think if his numbers were a little bit higher, then I think John Eric Sullivan would probably give him another year. But I think he looked at all the variables and he saw, hey, you know, we have an injury-riddled guy who's mentally rattled because of what's been done to him. So we need to just abandon the ship, which is fine. All I say is whoever the NFL team is next, what you're going to get out of him is going to be top tier. He's going to come out on a mission next season, assuming the team does sign him, whatever team that is. But he's going to come out on a mission, because he's been written off now. The entire fan base I know has written this man off. They're already celebrating on Twitter that he got released. It's been reposted I don't know how many times now, and it's racking up views. Crazy. But anyway, guys, that's all I got to say on this subject matter. Yeah, let me know what you think. Like, seriously, let me know what you think about the video. Like, comment, and as always, subscribe. Catch you guys on the next one, man. Peace.